probably moving, onto your international sort of reach. Obviously, something that I can say that is a clear advantage for you guys at Pexip is you have such a strong international team of developers. And one of the questions I think would be quite interesting is how do you attract that talent? Obviously, being the two main offices in the UK and within Oslo, how do you guys get them guys? Obviously, is that through, obviously, again, I know you through using external, obviously, agencies to help develop that, or is that through your own marketing or your brand of your product? Sort of, how do you guys, attract the good guys? Because you do get some really technical, strong guys.
No, I think so too. I think we were very fortunate with the guys we do end up bringing in. I think a lot of it. So for me, it seems like there's two categories of how we get these people. So the one thing we do is that we work with recruiters a lot. We don't have the brand recognition of, say, Cisco or Google or Zoom or some of these companies that attract people just by the name. Because we've been, the company strategy for the longest time was that we don't have a name. You can put your own name on our product, right? So I think we're developing that now, and we're seeing some of the fruits already, but a lot of it comes from recruiters that are very diligent and very good at searching in various parts of the world. And then when it comes to sort of identifying if they are fit or not, that's sort of where we come in, and that's where I think we've developed a process that really works well. Because I think at this point in time, we're extremely good at identifying who's a Pexipper and who is not, right? It's something. Yeah, I think it's something that we do end up having a lot of candidates that sort of get to maybe the first interview and we find out we're not a fit for each other, but. Rather there than having hired them and then figuring out 3 months later that they don't feel like they're a fit in the company or the other way around, right? So during the recruitment process, we spend a lot of time not so much on the technical skills. I mean, we do technical interviews, we do homework to sort of ensure that you have what it takes, but what we're much more interested in is actually the cultural fit and the person itself. And I like to say during the interviews, so typically when I'm doing the first screenings, one of the things that I really try to punch down on is Pexip doesn't hire you for the technical skills that you have right now, right? We couldn't, in reality, we couldn't care less. We hire you for the individual you are, right? And for who you think you can be. So trying to put that into words, but essentially what this means is that our recruitment process, we don't try to fit you into a role. I mean, in some cases there is a role that you have applied for and that you're looking for, but we don't try to fit you or shoehorn you into that role. We talk to you about your passions. We talk to you about what excites you. We talk to you about what you've done in the past and all of this kind of stuff. And we take that information and then we look for a role for you in the company. And if we like you as an individual, there's always a role for you somewhere, somehow, right? And I think that's how we've managed to create an engineering team of strong, sort of passionate and very good technical people, because the people that work in Pexip are working on what they're passionate about. And when you work on what you're passionate about, you tend to put more energy into it and it excites you, and so you become better at it. So I think partly we get good applicants coming to us. We have, good recruiters like yourself that bring very talented candidates. And part, I think also, I think everyone has a talent for something, right? And so even if on paper the candidate might not be super strong in what they're applying for, when you get to talk to them and you get to figure out what their excitement is, you might find out that they are actually super passionate about another thing. A little bit less experienced, but super passionate about it. And then through the process, you just get to see them develop into the perfect fit for that role, right?